process, just getting that down, especially as a freshman, coming in out of high school. Definitely different playing college football, but just getting that process down and just doing my job as a quarterback. Obviously learning from Rocco and everything like that. Great guy to learn from. So it was definitely just a process and getting my process down.
When you think back to last season, just kind of being one snap away from playing significant opportunity, and then also you may never play. Like, what's the mental challenge of that?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough being the backup quarterback because it's like the only time you get in is when bad stuff happens. But obviously preparing as much as a starter throughout the week, like watching film with Rocco, just drawing up all the plays, like knowing that if anything happens, I'm the guy now. So, yeah.
Being that you grew up an Iowa State fan, I mean, is a role like that easier for you to kind of fulfill, and you know that you might get a chance here at some point?
Yeah, I mean, it's like a dream come true to play here, obviously. But, yeah, like if I ever get the role to play here as a starter, it's obviously going to mean a lot to me and my family. And, yeah, growing up, definitely was a big fan, so it's been a lot of fun being here.
Like you said, you're one snap away from something like that. How has Rocco helped you lead and, get the chance, if that comes around, say it happens, something like that, right?
Yeah, he's got me ready with, like, even through practice, meetings, like all that stuff. Whenever we're on, like, the field during practice and stuff, he'll come over and, like, help me out with reads and stuff. And then even in the meeting room, like, we'll draw up a bunch of plays and go through the script for practice and all that. And obviously in the game week do the same thing with watching film and seeing what they're doing.
You joined the program last January. Was there a certain point, like in the off season, where you felt like things came together to set you up for the success that you had, kind of winning that two job?
Yeah, I would feel like mainly like the winter was really just like building my body to get ready to play, and then spring ball was just kind of adjusting to like the speed of college and everything. And then I feel like when I really came together was fall camp last year. Was when like everything kind of came together. Like my body was right, my process was right. Like I knew what I was doing. I got the playbook down, everything like that.
Do you remember a certain practice or a certain series in a practice where you felt that, and you maybe go through like what that play was or a receiver that you hit or whatever?
Yeah, I would just say like week 2 of fall camp last year, I think it was I had like a big run play, and that's really like it was when I was with the 3s, and then I got a chance to be with the 2s for one of the team periods, and then I made a big play, and that's really, I think that set me up.
How much does it help you just being around Rocco every day?
He's obviously a great guy to learn with, one of the best in the country, and the thing about Rocco is like he's a pro with his mentality, his work ethic, and just everything he does, like how he brings the offense together, obviously how he plays quarterback. I mean, guy makes right decisions all the time, so it's really good to like learn from him, and especially like even now just learning from him every day in practice.
The Big 12 championship game didn't go the way you guys wanted, but for you to get that was kind of like your first opportunity for serious snaps.
Yeah.
So how surreal was that for you as a kid who grew up dreaming of playing for Iowa State and potentially leading them to conference championship?
Yeah, it was definitely surreal, like just getting kind of thrown into the fire, especially in the Big 12 championship, like one of the biggest games of the season. Obviously we're chasing that goal, but I didn't play how I wanted to, but like obviously looking back, like that was definitely good for me to learn, like, hey, whenever like that stuff happens, you got to be ready for your moment and be ready to go.